Lightroom is probably one of the most powerful tools that all photography creators use. And it's got a lot of really neat features, and I'm going to show you my top 3 favorites. Tone curves can feel a little bit challenging at first, and so a really great feature that may get a little bit overlooked is the tone target tool. And now it is over on the right side right here. It looks like a little target. So what this is going to be able to do is let us independently change the HSL of each part of our image without directly jumping onto the curves and going up and down, and feeling a little bit easier at doing so. So you notice this little piece will jump down here. And what we're going to do is go over to each part of our image, and as we go from the lights to the darks, we'll notice that our tone curve spot changes. Now, this is important because you'll be able to see what parts are actually filling out your tone curves. So I've got a lot of dark pieces up at the top here, kind of around the center it gets a little bit more mid-tony, and then I've got my highlights around the left side and this middle part right here. As you can see, when I go over those light parts, it goes over to the far right side, and as I get to the darker parts, it goes over to the left side. So for this image, what we're going to go ahead and do is just go ahead and just play around a little bit. I'm going to bring those darknesses out, and I'm going to try and bring out some of this detail by evening out our image, by bringing those lights kind of down a little bit and making it a little bit more contrasty. So with a couple simple clicks, we've been able to actually use our tone curves in a way that was really efficient. Another one of my favorite tools is the pipette, and you can find this in your white balance, also known as a white balance selector. What this is going to do is be able to accurately auto-correct the white balance for your image by looking at a smaller part of the image and correcting that. So as you can see with this image, it's kind of got a little bit of a green hue to it, but as we kind of look around, we're able to get a little bit more of an in-depth look at our pixels in order to just find a way to increase or decrease the white balance. So as you can see, I'm going to go to the face because that's kind of our center point, and I'm going to go ahead and just sort of click around a little bit in some of the areas, and you'll notice that a lot of the colors kind of shift. And what this is going to do is help us kind of get a good idea of where a good starting point for editing the rest of the image is going to be. Because once we, again, have everything evened out, it's a whole lot easier to continue going forward. The healing tool is a very powerful piece of Lightroom. What we're going to be able to do is remove really simple and also intricate pieces in our image, and then AI is going to remove another piece of the image to mask over and blend it. So I've got this really awesome image right here of this watch, but I've got these weird little spots kind of all around that I don't really want added in. So what we can go ahead and do, zoom into this little blip right here, go over to our healing tool. It's super simple. I've done literally no other features. We're going to literally just bring the size down. Happens that it's a little bit circular. I'm going to click on it, and there we go. And we're going to go ahead and zoom out. Boom. Super, super easy, super clean, and no one will ever know what you've done.